Before we get started, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications whenever we share a video. Apple's virtual WWDC event has an official date, and it's going to kick off on June 22nd, which it's a bit later than normal WWDCs, but it gives Apple some extra time to get that digital setup ready. WWDC will be hosted in Apple Developer App and the Apple Developer website, and it will be free for all developers. Apple does plan to hold a keynote event, presumably on June 22nd when WWDC officially begins, to introduce its new software. One quick thing I want to touch on for those who are developers, or for those who want to become a developer, or even remotely interested in development, please take advantage of WWDC this year. Apple usually charges like $1,600 if you're one of the lucky ones to be able to even buy one of those tickets for WWDC in person, and then you gotta think about hotel and airfare charges, etc. So it's very expensive. This year, it's virtual, it's in the comfort of your own home or office, and it's free. There's going to be so much information and useful insight that can be obtained from attending this event, so I just wanted to stress to everyone that it seems like it's something worth looking into. Anyways, for the rest of us who aren't developers, but just Apple fans, WWDC is a different type of special, as we get to see the latest versions of Apple's operating systems for its devices. So this year, we should expect to see new versions of iOS and iPadOS 14, watchOS 7, tvOS 14, and macOS 10.16. Now, we've touched on a few iOS 14 features in some of our news videos, but I did want to recap some of the features that we could expect to see, like a new list for apps installed on your iPhone, similar to the list view that's found on your Apple Watch, as well as the potential for some new home screen customization, including the ability to add widgets on your home screen. Messages could see a few tweaks that could make it more powerful than ever, especially within group chats, with a new Slack-like mention system that will allow users to tag contacts by using the @ symbol followed by their name. We could also see the ability to retract messages after sending them, and see a group typing indicator to see when other people in the chat might be typing. Another heavily rumored feature is the car key feature, which will allow your iPhone to be used in lieu of a key for locking, unlocking, and plus being able to possibly start up your car. It'll work with any car that has NFC capabilities, and BMW might be one of the first partners based on code and images found in iOS 14. Personally, I love seeing all of the awesome features that will be introduced in iOS, iPadOS, macOS, etc., and I cannot wait for the WWDC keynote to see those announcements. On the hardware side, there's no word whether we might actually see new products introduced around the event, but there are a few products that Apple's been rumored to be working on, and it could be unveiled at WWDC. Specifically, Apple's Bluetooth tile-like tracker AirTags, which we've seen referenced already inside of iOS, and they're possibly in the works, and it could make sense for AirTags to be announced during the keynote since the functionality is most likely included in iOS 14. There are also rumors of a 23-inch iMac, which would be a different size option over the current 21 and 27-inch options that we have now. We have also heard a lot about potential high-end over-ear headphones, probably something similar to Beats Studio Wireless, but Apple branded and with AirPods-like functionality and interchangeable components. A new Apple TV could also make sense given that it seems like forever since there's been a refresh, and one has been rumored to be on the horizon, and Apple is also working on an iPad Air and some sort of Apple-branded wireless charging mat, though I would not expect it to have the same functionality as the infamous AirPower. Of course, I would love to know your thoughts on WWDC. Are you planning to attend the virtual event? What products are you hoping for, and what do you want to see? Please let me know in the comments down below. This has been Dan with Mac Rumors. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you around in the next video.